Hello, today we're going to be talking about what to do with that Relic for Director Krennic you have that you geared up for the C event. I wanted to play this first clip out of Galactic War just to show what kind of damage he does compared to a Relic 7 Darth Vader. So Darth Vader in this clip, he did 33,000 damage on a basic attack, while Krennic did 36,000 on a basic attack. Now this would be way different if Vader was in his merciless massacre, but overall Krennic is the gangsta of pain. Now Death Trooper doesn't do as much damage on a single hit, but sometimes he double taps. So in this clip he does 2 attacks for 23,000 apiece. And we're going to just watch as these 3 just do their work. Unfortunately, my biggest complaint about Director Krennic is his speed. My Krennic is sitting at 232 with 83 added speed. So that puts him at about 150 base speed. That's pretty sad. We're just going to cap these last 2 fools and be done with it. Death Trooper on his special did about 50,000 damage, which is pretty good. Now we're going to move over to some GAC 3-on-3. And we're aiming at this Nihilus, Scion, Bosk team. And I think the whole point of this is that Bosk and Scion taunt the whole time, while Nihilus does his Force Drain and tries to build up his Annihilate. But because of the Omicron I have on Krennic, they just ignore taunt anyways. We're going to check out his leadership there, and we're also going to look at that unique. That's where the Omicron is. This is where you get all of this stuff at. So yeah, he gets critical damage, all that kind of good stuff, and defense penetration, health and offense, and Death Trooper is going to share all of this with him. And while Allied Death Trooper is active, both Krennic and Death Trooper ignore taunt. So we're going to go straight to Darth Nihilus. And we're going to look at Death Trooper's unique, which I have Zeted here. Whenever Death Trooper scores a critical hit, and he and Director Krennic recover health. If Krennic gets hit, he's got a chance to gain turn meter. And Death Trooper is active. Imperial Troopers get bonuses. Alright, let's get in. Alright, so we're just gonna target Darth Nihilus. No, sorry. We're gonna target Scion. Alright. I'm gonna hit him with his special and try to get the buff immunity on there. There it goes. And then we're gonna go after Darth Nihilus. Just gets the 1 tap there. Scion does his thing, but he can't taunt anyways. So we're just gonna keep targeting Darth Nihilus. There we go. We got a daze and an ability block on him. Shoretrooper is going to taunt, so they can't really target Death Trooper and Krennic anyways. I just feel like, and we're just going to read this, if Death Trooper is present, he will assist. And there goes Darth Nihilus. Now we just got to clean this up. I really think that 3v3 was designed for a team like this. You know, you have 3 people, you've got all the Rogue One bad guys here, and they are just gonna punish this very poorly put together team. Look at all that damage. And then on top of that, Death Trooper's cooldowns are getting reduced whenever Death Trooper attacks or assists. I mean, whenever he assists Krennic, he gets his cooldowns reduced. And this is not looking good for that thick Bosk. that death mark will eat right through anything, except for Kylo Ren unmasked. Alright, well that was that. And we're just going to keep going on with this GAC. I'm just going to look around here and see what I've got to work with. These two teams can be pretty tough if you just don't have the right team to counter them. So we're going to probably go with the Geos first. Yeah. So let's take care of these Geos. Darth Traya and the Triumvirate usually take care of them pretty good, but I don't have Nihilus or Scion available. So we're just gonna pick two other Sith to go with her. We're gonna go with Sidious because he does a decent AoE, and Savage Opress because the bugs kind of have a tough time taking him down with all of his turn meter gain and his health recovery. I'm going to speed it up here because that's not what this video is all about. This is just bonus. I isolated the taunting tank back there, so I don't have to worry about him. I can just focus on a Brood Alpha and watch them kill themselves under Traya's lead. Alright, there we go. Victory, not too bad. Alright. Let's see what we got back here. Those two teams aren't much, but it's quite a good Relic team down at the bottom. Alright, so we're gonna go with the Ewoks, and let's see. Yeah, Ewoks cannot get through Kenobi, and especially with Barriss Offee there. Now, Barriss Offee and Kenobi don't work absolutely the best together because you recover health back whenever you get critically hit, and then Kenobi will give critical immunity to everybody. But in this case, I don't even think that I don't remember, but I don't think they even get through the protection on this one. So I don't really like Logray. His debuffs are just a pain, so we're gonna get rid of them. All right, this is a slow match, but we're just gonna keep whittling away at them as they try to whittle away at us. We just don't whittle like they do. And with only 3 of them, they just don't gain the turn meter that they would in 5v5. So most of this time, I'm going to use Yoda to do all the damage. And under Kenobi's leadership, whenever somebody tries to heal, it calls everybody to assist. So that's what Barriss Offee is doing. She's calling Yoda to assist. And General Kenobi is just making sure they can't focus down on Yoda. 1, 2, and there we go. Alright, now where Ewoks fall short on defense, they do very well on offense against the Phoenix. Alright, and because Jarrus is over there, they're going to share that counterattack with everybody. So I like to bring him along to put dazes on everybody, and they're dazed, and I'm stealthed even if they're not. Because of Wicket, they are not going to counter me. So I just got to chip away at them, and because Chirpa has his Omicron, they're actually putting down some good damage. Alright, so now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I still have C on my roster if I need him, if I get stuck someplace. So, let's see, what do we do about him? So, yeah, we're just gonna use our Geos. Because with the Geos, it just takes one basic attack as long as you've got Sun Fac there, and General Kenobi's taunt just goes away. And frankly, against this team, they don't critically hit a whole lot anyways. It's kind of frustrating to deal with this, but it takes time, and you just gotta whittle them down. That's the theme of this 3v3 for me, is just whittling teams down. Just bouncing all over the place. Just trying to do enough damage. Shoot. He healed back up, but that's okay. That bonus protection goes away with Sun Fac. There we go. Get him. Get him. All right. And then we start going for Ahsoka, but it's not working out that great for us. We blinded her. That's great. She can't hit us on our next attack, but we're just not getting through her. So instead of bouncing between her and Kenobi, eventually we just decide, let's just get Kenobi out of here. Focus all the damage on him, because this going back and forth thing is not working, especially because Ahsoka can heal herself and the team. So we don't want that. We just want to get people dead and then move on. A few more hits here should do, and heal up some protection for the extra points. Now we have to deal with these two teams. Man, I really considered just bringing in C, but after looking at their Vader, who turns out to be really substandard. Look at that speed, 160. That is a slow Darth Vader. So we're just gonna outrun him, and we're gonna punch through the Thrawn first, because he had some pretty low gear, and that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna get the turn meter train rolling and get them dead and out of there. Bam, 57 against a Relic Empire team. All right, we got to clean up this last team. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll with C in this. I just don't want to mess around here. Need to get it done. Yeah, link a few people here. And then we're going to get busy working on Yoda and triggering that savior ability. So there we go, triggered. We're going to fracture Jedi Knight Revan. Go ahead. Bam. And we want to get rid of Yoda again. Get rid of his foresight. Ability block him and do some damage, and just get to work. All right. Foresight doesn't work on Darth Vader. Not with his basic, at least. Get rid of him there. Yep, there we go. Gonna do the mass assist, and bada boom, bada bing. All done. All right. So now we're gonna move on to ships. Ships aren't special. I just kind of blast through everything with Geonosians. But yeah. So Krennic, I really like Krennic as a character, probably one of the best bad guys in the series. I wish he would have been a little bit better. I mean, they have weaknesses. I don't want to put them on defense as strong as they are, because they have so many weaknesses. I mean, yeah, they can ignore taunt and stuff, but they can take debuff. They don't have any kind of tenacity up or anything like that. And my Shoretrooper's a little weak. And yeah, I wish they were a little bit better, but on offense, they'll do just fine. They're just a power hitter with some extra debuff kind of bonus abilities. So, all right, there we go. 66 banners. And that is that. We end up winning this one, but that is the end of my video. May the Force be with you.